Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Soul of the Dragon Power Rangers, the New York Comic Con edition. So I went to the Power Rangers panel today, live blogged it for Newsarama, and they passed out a 20-page preview of Soul of the Dragon. If you do not know what this is a graphic novel by Kyle Higgins, who wrote the previous Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series, and consulted by Jason David Frank, where this is a Tommy story about the age Tommy is now, or Jason David Frank is now, so older, and how he kind of deals with his Power Rangers responsibilities, or at least in his head, his responsibilities, even though he's not a current Power Ranger, and, you know, how his life kind of turned out after things like Dino Thunder, which was the oldest we've really seen Tommy with a life outside being a Power Ranger. We knew at least what he was. He was a teacher. Everything else, he kind of made appearances as a Power Ranger in crossovers and such. So that's kind of what's interesting about this book. So we actually get a really good preview of where this story is heading, and it's showing Tommy as, you know, someone who has gone through the ringer. His back hurts, you know? He's been pushed around a lot throughout the years. He's fought a lot, and he still feels like it's not enough. And I feel like that's such a Tommy type story. And I like this kind of other side of Tommy outside being a Power Ranger. I like, you know, seeing what his marriage is like with Kat, seeing what he's like as a father, and seeing how this world has changed over the years. This is the world of SPD, so there's SPD officers in this story. And I thought it was a really good section, and we do get to see the exciting incident by the end of the issue, which is that Tommy's son might have gotten himself into some trouble. He's not an SPD agent anymore. What happened? Did he get kidnapped? And there's this girl who says, hey, I'm his friend, and I just want to know what happened. And Tommy, of course, this is his son, and he's a Power Ranger. He wants to know what happened. And Kat is worried as well, but she is overseas, or she's, you know, gone, that she has something for work. So now it's really up to Tommy and I guess this girl to kind of find out what happened to his son, and that's going to be the journey as we go along. And there's some other Power Ranger winks going on. Seems like he did have a fight. I don't know if this was flashback or not, but it looks like this was kind of current, that he was changing into different forms of the White Ranger and the Green Ranger. So what's going on there? What is his status as a Power Ranger in the story? Overall, I thought this was a really solid start, like I said. The artwork is solid. It's kind of weird. I feel like you don't see as much of the detail because it's so big, and I feel like the facial expressions could be more detailed with the art. This wasn't my favorite artist from the Power Rangers series that he worked on with Kyle, but still very solid, and I think some of his best work with this series as well. And I think he does the best with the actual Power Ranger stuff than the facial expressions. I remember that from his previous work on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But this book does get released in December, so of course I'll be buying the graphic novel and doing a review for you guys when it officially comes out. But hopefully you enjoyed this kind of preview New York Comic Con review. But I thought there was definitely enough there, because it's pretty much a regular comic, and then of course the rest will be a graphic novel. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.